Hello, this is Shrike playing more Commander Quest. Since we've gotten everybody to level 10 at this point, I realize I have not actually shown off the Oxford Knights. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the 3 Lions flag. So all of our cav units get 3 more units that get summoned. So this will be 9 light cav. And the Oxford Knights. And we're just going to do a very basic Richard run, I think. But we'll do it on stage 7. So now we've got a lot of, well, once we get up to much higher stages, there'll be a list twice as long as this, but for now it's quite a lot. The main thing is that the prices in the shop will now be 20% more expensive, so clearing out the useless cards from our deck will be a little more pricey. I've been playing some off stream that don't make videos because not every deck that you build is going to be super interesting, exciting. Draw 1 additional card when you're drawing a tactics card. Well, we do start with a couple, so it's not terrible. We'll take it. Was it worth losing 24 HP? Probably. Well, we got a couple wacky lads right at the end here, which is super nice. I'm thinking I'm drawing a line along here. We'll get a bunch of battles, we'll get danger battles, get to enhance a card, get to do a couple wacky lab transformations. Which we'll almost certainly do on our light cav, which is cool. Well, I would like to use light cav to start with, but it's actually much better to just use our archers to shoot these guys before they can even get close. It'll just be as free as we can get. Plus, we're going to go through our deck very fast here. But, I would like to show, I guess, now is not a bad time. They do 4 damage. They will just eat those alive. And then win. The benefit of doing these kind of attacks is that it's super fast. Above the attack, damage, and health of units. This can be good. Militia shieldmans are also just good because we want anti-range units. We need something, if they're going to be sending a bunch of range units, that we can put up against them. So, I'll take that. Let's try and do as many combats as we can because they should be quick and we'll get better rewards. This one's going to be quite fun with... This is a pretty reasonable setup. They've got a little bit of reach, and they can reach over our shieldman. But I'm now just going to do this. And I think there'll be enough damage to just win. We just get a 2-turn win. Like, compared to other decks, it's so much faster to do this. Deal 2 damage, so it's, take 2 damage, get 3 attack. Problem with that, I mean, it's good. It's kind of pricey. Until I enhance it. And we only have really 2 opportunities to enhance cards this first chapter. And I probably don't want to be spending it on that. I'd much rather get this cheaper and this enhanced. So maybe I just don't take it. In Contra Killer, I've never found to actually generate anything. It just does not do enough. I think the card's quite weak, so... maybe I do my refresh here. Maybe we'll get something good. We did not. Getting food is okay. It's not bad. We don't have any structures for this to matter, so I guess... We tried. We tried to get something, but we didn't... And, you know, that's just how RNG goes sometimes. Well, this should be pretty straightforward. I'm body blocking here so that the archers get a volley off first. And then I think I'm just gonna be able to do this. We'll charge right through all of these without stopping, and then win. Oxford Knights, very good. Once we get some more mana, we'll be able to play them and buff them at the same time as well. So that would be nice. This is pretty okay. Because we will be killing a lot of things very quickly. But when am I ever going to actually play the card out? I don't think I care that much. Obviously, lots of spearmen are not great for us in particular. Well, we can weaken them. Weaken them, I mean, wipe them out. There's a good question. I could just charge right through all of these. But I think having some cav units bunch up. The next turn we can probably draw our buff. We will. They don't all just suicide into here. We can actually just give them all +2 attack. Which would be another 14 damage. I think that's probably enough to just win. It's actually 8. So it's actually almost certainly plenty enough. 2 damage away. But the archers did it for us. But look how fast this is going compared. Yes, I want this. So I can have more cav units. It won't be useful immediately, but it will be useful when we get more mana. We need some relics first. We have not really been getting any we haven't gotten any relics, yeah. Okay, we need to kill this first, which will give us a card called Vapor, which will then protect us from that 10 damage. Great. Well, that won't help us here. I think I should wait 1 turn. Yeah, they all got suckered into fighting that stuff, so. We don't really have any AoE damage other than our charge. We're just gonna continue to just value this out a little bit here. And once we've cleared enough away, I'm just gonna... All those are gonna get destroyed, which kind of sucks, but now we can probably just charge in. Actually, we'll be a little bit short if we do that. We need to whittle them down a little bit more. I'll have them charge up this turn next. This lane, I should say. Wow. I think I can do this. Sounds like 2 damage. Oh no. This should be enough to win. Yeah. Combined with the ones along the top. I'm gonna get rid of that food. Take the free tactics card instead. By 1 card in the next turn each time 10 enemy units are killed. Let's refresh and try something better. Well, max HP's not bad. I can't complain too much. Effective Light, we want this. That's a great card. Especially if we enhance it. Use a summon card with militia in it 20 times. This is one I just got rid of. Ooh. Have 4 cav summon cards in your deck. I'll get Cataphracts and I'll get grant charge when summoning cav units. We should really try and get that to happen, if at all possible. Of course, it's RNG. I have to be offered more cav cards. I can also use this to get more, I guess. We want some melee units over here, ranged units down here, and really all I can do this turn. May as well. Can't believe we've actually lost the fight on both sides, technically. Well, nothing is happening this turn, so that means I can easily do this. They'll do some damage, and then next turn we'll just win with Dr. Knights. And be done with it. Like some spearmen kind of suck, but we should be able to just rush past these guys, I think. Yep. There's something to be said about this deck, how cheap it is. Ooh, barracks. It's already enhanced. I've seen some other people have posted about them having like infinite amounts of these, just on every single tile, just having one of these, which is pretty cool. We're gonna enhance our cav units. We are trying to do a cav build. I must not get distracted by the the barracks. Card reward choices. That's much better than the game mana's mana stones. We don't want that. I want to go here and here. Only 80 HP? Well, sorry to tell you, buddy, but you're in for a bad time. Gee, I'll just put these guys down here. Dummies. Which is slightly annoying because they only ever take 1 damage. I just need a lot of things to hit them, but that's what these guys are great for. I think I'm just gonna overwhelm a little bit here. Now we can definitely just use our Oxford Knights and win, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Look how fast it is. It's so fast. None of this taking an hour to do a run crap. I don't think I want any of these right now. We need some key cards that we're not getting. Cav units. We get shield would be nice, actually. Having it be faster is also nice. Let's give it shield. One attack range is fine. It's not the end of the world. Alright, for shits and giggles, we'll do the barracks. Double number of units, remove exhaust. So I can just keep playing these. Okay. Reducing his health to 1 is not the worst. His health doesn't matter. And if it gets cleared out, then it gets cleared out. That's fine. But I'll just take the damage. You don't really need the HP. Let's enhance a card. Probably this. Maybe this. Maybe this. I think I'd rather the protective light than the damage buff. It's effectively like, if they get into range to attack, it's like doubling. Ooh, hello, hello. Can I use this on the structure? No, I cannot. I didn't want to use this after all. I'm sorry. Well, whatever. Kind of a waste, I guess. I'll put it here. It would have been better to play it in this lane rather than up top, just instantly die. I can put you guys here, you behind, and let's just put more things on the board. And we can get more barracks, which I find quite amusing. I'm not too worried about this bottom lane, to be honest. Relatively easy to... Well, that's stuff production, why not? still die, because that is a lot. That's a lot of stuff over there. Even my brilliant plan will not work so brilliantly. We've barely done any damage to the... I don't have any free placement. Oh, you know what I can use? I can use the flambe. I think this is probably a good time to use it, actually. I'll kill almost all of them. I'm gonna put these guys up top. They're shielded to look like less damage from the archers anyways. Do you care about anything down here? I guess I can do this just to delay a little bit. Could have played another barracks, I suppose. So far, our archers are just all big sniped. But that's allowing this to bastion on the front, so that's nice. Actually do this. This. You get a critical number of archers here. Nice, alright. Just give me the attack damage buff? Yeah, there you go. Not terrible. Alternatively, I could use the Oxford Knights, but that wins us for us, so... Being something good. Well, not great. I'm gonna refresh this. I don't need to rest. Fine. I want this, probably. Lose 20% max HP. Chance to instant kill. We're doing this rapid fire. There's a wacky lab over there. Ooh, I can go to 2 wacky labs. Let's go. I think I just want to do this, and I guess I'm just gonna play it very simple here. Just look at that. Now, if I can stall up here at all, not really, because they're shielded, but we can just go in. I just need to delay them from killing us for just a second, and then we win. Easy. It's so fast. It's unbelievably faster. Okay, Cav card, we need that. For our side quest. Transfer all the cards. No. No. Let's play this safe. We already have a decent deck going. There's no reason to really shake it up. Well, I'm just gonna do like this, and how much HP do these things have? 3? Well, I don't need a damage buff, but I can have some archers. And then I think we can just win next turn. Okay, maybe not. It'd be close. It'd be close. There's really no reason to play this right now. I think I just do this. Yeah, okay, it's still 50 HP, so. We don't quite have lethal damage on them. But maybe, combined. The archers will come up behind and finish them off. Almost. There we go. Could roughly tell it would work out, so. Blade Magic Circle is okay, but we don't actually have a ton of like free cards that we're playing to rack that up. I don't think I care about the health, so none of this? Alright. Do I try and improve the cav again, or the barracks? Let's do the cav. Number of units by 1. Ignore defense. Point defense is not terrible. I think of at least one case where that's great. All these are terrible, though. Oh, these are all so bad. This is why we have protection. Who needs more than 1 HP, right? Remove cards? Ooh, that's pretty good. Or obtain cards. Let's remove cards. Let's just get rid of our militia. They're dead draws, so... more or less. Can't quite afford to remove 3. I think I want to do the enhancement more than I want to go to this shop. Since we just cleared out 2 militia anyways, going to the shop doesn't help us too much when we're poor. And on wave 7. Well, we already have 1 HP, so... guess. Do I care about those guys? Do I really care? Probably not. But our archers can probably kill them from there. Yep, especially if they get the instant kill. If this was 1 mana, it would be so good to pair with Oxford Knights. So good. I'm gonna do this and this, actually. As weird as that may look. All the goal is really just to weed things down to the point where we can Oxford Knights, which is pretty much now. Of course, I could just buff all these guys. I think Oxford Knights would be good enough. Yep, sure is. Oh, Cataphract. We definitely want that. And we're going to enhance it immediately, actually. That will be huge. Cataphracts are quite good. Deal damage equal to number of hands in your... No, let's just enhance our Texas card. If we pick any others that up that are good, that'll be great. Otherwise... actually, maybe the paper airplane would have been pretty good. Because a lot of time we do have a handful of cards. I could Cataphract in Protective Light, or I could copy the Cataphract. That doesn't count toward this. Okay. It actually has to be straight up inner deck. Well. Like our Cataphract's cheaper. Let's do that. And this, I guess. Look how tanky the Cataphracts are. They're so good. It's beautiful. Oh, we got some stuff on top. Well, I think I'm just gonna stall them out. We are very close to just winning. So I'm just gonna go Cataphracts on both sides and then we'll Oxford Knights to finish it off. Oh, we don't even need to, actually. But it is pretty easy, so... Look how great Cav units are. They're so good. I'm just gonna let it pass and we win. Healing Springs would be nice. I wish it was improved already, but it's not. Retaining card is also quite nice. Well... I don't think we need to bother. don't think we need to set those up. Alright, we're gonna stick our cataphracts in this mess. Increase number of units by 3, yes please. I'll lose half my HP, sure. Not really concerned at all. Still want one more cav unit for our deck. For the side quest. Well, I think that will probably be okay. I could, you know what? I probably should have done this the other way around, but both work. As you'll soon see. Not really a problem. Oh, that's an interesting combo. Well, these guys are invulnerable, so we just have to waste time below. I'm just gonna buff all these guys up and summon some more, I think. I don't think any of this will reach me anyways, so. Oh, come on. Oh, these were stuck because of the web, but otherwise we would have won. Just right there. These guys will charge through all of this, and we will just win. Oh, I took one hit. Okay, that's fine. Whoa, watchtower. It's kind of fun. I don't really need it. I'm gonna take it. It being free placement is actually quite useful, and it was enhanced already. I think I need to make this probably Vanguard, but also making this cheaper. This combos really well, so. Spider, we don't have great AoE damage or area damage, but we'll probably be fine. Okay, I should have sent Lake Havoc against these, but whatever. Well, now I wish I had that as my base. Can't deal with both sides very well. However, that should work reasonably well. Don't make these ones invulnerable, please, please, please. Okay, good. Well, all we have to do is stall up top a little bit. Which means I can probably use a tower to do that. I would have liked to play another barracks, but whatever. It'll absorb all of these attacks very easily, so. And we've already half killed the boss, so that's nice. Cataphracts are now cheaper, which is great. Now I can do huge swings like this. Like, isn't that terrifying? And the tower came in handy, it did its job. Well, these are kind of scary. Hopefully we can... Actually, yeah, we can do this. Look at that value. Doesn't matter if you ignore defense if I have protection. And he's dead. I didn't even have to use Oxford Knights. But yeah, we're going quick and fast. No longer gain gold. Do I care about gold? Not really. +1 units is also good, but... yeah, we don't need any more gold than we have. We're on into the third chapter anyways. I don't want any of this. And I think I take the full heal, just to be a little tiny bit safe. We don't really need any more relics. There's definitely plenty of relics that would be great for this build, but I'm not gonna assume that I'm gonna get them. I think we can just go along the top here. We're like middle top-ish. Oh no. Well, I'm glad I healed because of this one. That is for sure. How do I want to do this to start with? I think I'm just gonna play it pretty basic, actually. Not a fantastic turn, but especially since these are all shielded. But okay, so I play this, and I can play this, and maybe I tower this up. Maybe I just play more. These guys actually counter us pretty hardcore. We have a Cav and Archer deck, and they are shielded in Spear Wall. It's pretty harsh, but it is what it is, I guess. I think... You know what? Good enough. The more attacks we have, the more chances we have to instant kill things, which is nice. We just don't have the most fantastic... This attack's very slow at that, so it's much better for it to be attacking than for their specific minions to be doing it. I think this is probably a good idea. If I do Oxford Knights, we will almost certainly be guaranteed to win. Yep. Another Protective Light would be not terrible, since it will be enhanced to 1 mana. But yeah, we're 32 minutes in and already on chapter 3. I didn't read that. What did that say? Okay, it said to just move to any node of my choice. I could just skip ahead right to the end if I wanted to. Would I want to? I don't think I want to avoid any combat and stuff. Like, it would have been great if I had... Oh, I can't go back, so there's no... Wait, never mind. This was never going to be very useful to me. Is there any reason for me to want to skip ahead? Not really. Let's just go to the event. Which happened to just be combat. Well, that's unfortunate. Could have been the shortest video ever, though, if I just skipped right to the end. Oh yeah, these only have 1 HP. That's why they're dying so fast. I forgot. Well, I'll do that. This. Hopefully these guys that take the shots. Oh wow, they just got 2 insta kills. I need the tower to put up here to be able to kill this stuff. Well, look, there it is. Alternatively, I could just play a bunch of stuff and not worry about it. Well, this seems reasonable. In 1 turn, he's about to remove all of his stuff anyways, so... Doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna give myself protection here as well. They should all just die. That's fine. Can now do this. Probably this. And maybe I can just even charge in. I think that's enough damage. No, it'll be close. I don't know, it was plenty. Okay. Get some food. Draw 1 random cav unit from your deck. Reduce the mana by 1. I mean, that's not terrible. Alright. Allows me to draw a cav unit if I don't have one in my hand. Although the likelihood that we have cav units in our hand right now is very high. Well, I don't have fantastic answers to this. But I do have a lot of units, so... Wow, just insta-kills. Never mind, we have a fantastic solution to this. What am I talking about? And they're armored, so... We just win? We just win. Especially if I do this. Okay. Wow. Alright, this is a very good combo. I don't want any of these. Wait, do I? Plus one random card. No, I don't want that. We're going for speed. Oh, I can't gain any more gold, so whatever I do here is all I get. Remove a militiaman. Goodbye. And goodbye. We're just gonna cut along the top. Oh, power level assessment. Well, we didn't really draw any of their powerful cards, which is unfortunate. But I guess this will work. Certainly I could have done protection on my commander just so I avoid taking some damage, but I don't think I really need to. Not yet, at least. Cataphract. Cav units. We'll get our buff soon enough. All the light cap will die instantly, but Cataphracts will live a long time. Let's start just putting protection on ourselves, I think. Range units, because I need... We will win no matter what. So I may as well just minimize the little bit of damage they'll take. Which didn't end up happening, but whatever. Mercenary, don't think I care. Increases the number of units summoned by 2 each time you use a mana stone. I don't really have any mana stone production, but that is fantastic. I already see a deck where you're trying to get as many units summoned as possible, where you use the mercenary, and we have probably the tribal card that gives you mana stones. That would be good. I'm just gonna charge right at the boss, I think. Not really worry about it too much. I got a double protection tip. I'm just gonna ignore the ogre for now. Maybe a slight problem. I think I can just... I can probably stall it out. Long enough to win. Save that as it marches ever closer to my face. Didn't draw much of what I want. So instead I'm going to do this. I think that's strong enough. Yeah, okay. As long as we get the insta-kill, we're good enough. Oh, I could have just sent him down the middle to win the old-fashioned way. Like so. Then do this. And I'll just do this to stall, and there you go. Tell me that's enough? 2 HP away, you gotta be kidding me. Don't have shielded, which really sucks. Okay, well, can't summon anything down this path, so whatever. Where's the instant kill? Got 7 HP. I don't know if he healed or if I just misread it last time. Either or, doesn't really matter. There we go. Easy peasy. Well, I can get some health back, I guess. That's fine. Oh, Ghost Knight. Cav. Which means we can claim our reward of another cataphract. It's not enhanced, but that's a lot of good stuff. We're basically guaranteed to draw something good. We also get this, so everything gets charged, which is mwah, great. Enhanced supply cards, probably won't get very many more, but alright, what do we want to enhance? Cav. Enhance stealth. Reduces mana by 1. We can have one less dude, that's fine. I can't believe it! I did it again? You have no idea how many times I've made that mistake. Why? Why is reduced to 1, not by 1? I was like, oh, it'll go down to 11 dudes instead of 12. The last game I played, I actually made the exact same mistake. It's like my brain decides that I read what I want to read rather than what it actually is. And because I'm playing fast, it just kind of happens that way. Alright, we're just gonna do this, this, and this, and be good to go. Ghost Knight. This. Back to everything. I'm gonna ignore the top for right now. I might regret that a little tiny bit, but only a little bit. You can always opt for knights up top if we need to. And looks like I will do. A little bit of damage doesn't really matter too much. Cataphract, go! You know, I could have played this to get 2 cataphracts out, but easy enough. We win regardless. Get more mana. Oh, I can't gain gold, so that relic was useless. Ghosts, I don't want any of this. Pretty sure I don't want any of it. Maybe the bonfire would have been okay, but work on another cataphract, I guess. As we ruined the other one. But it's the final battle, so I'm not really concerned. You just have to be careful because they are going to face this one. Whatever we play last is what they will copy. I'm just going to do this and they will get the amateur militia. I guess I could have played that down the center, but this works well enough. So all they got was some amateur militia. Fine by me. Now do big buffs. Watchtower would have also been pretty decent to have, but I put them down this lane and they swapped to that lane and now they run back. And they... Why? Why? Doesn't make any freaking sense, man, dude. Oh shit, well. There's nothing in my deck, so I just wasted that card. Cool. I have to deal with this crap up here. 4 whole dudes. Probably better to do it this way. I'm gonna put this here to absorb hits mostly. Okay, we got nothing to really worry about for a little while here. Arguably, I should have put the cataphracts up top, but I'm just gonna delay. I want to get at least one of these guys to die. It's fine. I could protection, but this is kind of a dud turn. But we're killing everything anyways, so 4 HP, you gotta be kidding me. That is unfortunate. Well, I can't do it in the middle anyways, so... Again, I should have put these guys up here. Yeah, we could probably just win with this, right? Well, if they hadn't got distracted, I guess. Just changing lanes. But we're about to win anyways. I realized I wasn't even playing on full speed here. Alright. This run could have been even faster. It wasn't on full speed. But everything ran so fast. Yeah, 45 minutes is quite good. And that is why Richard is the best in this entire game. Just regardless of the difficulty, if you just do that, you will win. In fact, I could have done the hidden boss pretty easily with that build. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.